Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hey Roo. I wanted to put up this video here. I got this thing showing here. You see this Walter Scott shooting thing in South Carolina? It was fake. I can't believe it. They've been faking a lot of this shit. I've been really researching this shit. See, I already know they propaganda, and I had stopped watching the news because I already know they just want to show you terror and hurt and anguish most of the time. So I had stopped watching the news, and I told people don't watch the news. But now that I'm seeing people getting all upset and anguish about these, like the Trayvon Martin and everything, I'm like, man, don't get upset about that. I don't care about he black or white or whoever he is. I don't even know that man. I'm not getting involved in those that. You can't get involved with that, man. It's just sad, man. And I'm looking at this shit. The Trayvon Martin shit was fake. Let's start with this one. Y'all ain't ready for Trayvon Martin.
This whole Walter Scott shooting isn't another staged event. Has a lot of the hallmarks thus far. We have very bad footage, very grainy footage of the shooting, which looks very staged. I don't see any blood whatsoever. I already analyzed that, and now, of course, we're looking into the potential of crisis actors. Now, one of the main people is his brother here, who has been appearing. Now, the first video, I believe, at least off CNN, was this one. I'm not going to analyze this one right now. It's pretty long. I'll look into it maybe after. This one was done, they have the date here, April the 7th. Okay, so this was done yesterday. The one that I'm going to look at is done today. What I found interesting about this one, though, was this is his brother. This is his brother's attorney, right? And I don't know who the fuck this is, but it's a guy who likes to wear almost the exact same shirt. Of course, you could say it's the pillars and all that, the coloring, the blue coloring coming in, the calming effect, the black, a lot of different things potential with this video, but I found it hilarious because this guy's just standing there. And yeah, why is there a guy standing on the opposite side of this lawyer who's dressed to the nines? All these guys involved in this are really well dressed, I'll give them that. Why they have two guys like this? Well, it could be a Masonic sort of thing that they're trying to do here. If anybody else sees anything, let me know. Now, let's get to this video. This is the one I really wanted to take a stab at here. Now, you never know. It could be real, so I don't mean any offense to anyone, just in case this could be real. I'm thinking that it's not real, that it's staged, and it's another psyop, and I see a lot of reasons why. Now, just starting, this is the segment. It's cut a couple times. It's 2 minutes 31 seconds long. First thing I noticed was the truck in the background here, and I made it big here for a second. You can see it looks like could be a media truck or something, so it could just be the media. But anyways, we're going to play it now. You can watch this yourself if you want, or you can watch my video of it again and just focus in on this character who says nothing the entire time, who's also dressed to the nines, has this insignia here. I couldn't quite make it out. Thought it might be an umbrella or something, but he's really well dressed. And you could see his body language, his reactions to the brother here speaking about, you could see that at points he's holding his breath and that he's afraid of what's going to be said. So let's dig into it. Let's listen in here. I'll make sure I got it turned up.
Well, the first thing that I thought about when I saw the video, I was like, nothing that the officers had reported previously lined up to what was seen on.
Nodding, yep, okay, he got that part right. How many microphones are here? It's hard to say. There's more than a couple, it looks like, though.
The video. I was like, he did not struggle. There was not a struggle for the taser, which I didn't believe my brother would have done that anyway. But after seeing the video, I was like, he was running for his life, not to be shot down, not to be tased anymore. And I think my brother might have thought that he was not going to be shot. No one would have thought that.
I also found this interesting here. It could be nothing, but you have a white guy in a red shirt that starts running, and then all of a sudden they'll cut the camera here.
Man, he
So
going
they
there,
cut it
man.
because this
Where the
guy
fuck
was
you
running
coming
out.
from, man?
Well, it's just weird.
You're doing an amazing
You've got
interview about this
the
man
luxury
getting
sedan
killed, man. What the hell
that's
you,
parked
who is you, man?
half on the grass, it seems,
You
here.
the maintenance guy, the new
And
cool
are they just
truck.
using this house as a front or
truck
something? I really
driver.
don't understand why. Why is there a guy in red t-shirt running here, a white dude? Let's just watch.
Anthony,
Cut. See, you see the cut now. Okay.
you have been so measured.
Damn, they
And-
cut it.
Now you get the black. This
Damn.
black guy who looks like Secret Service or
All of a sudden,
something,
you jump in the
looking
scene.
at his
What
phone,
the fuck
marching
they
by.
got
You know,
going
these things
on,
could
man?
be nothing at all. Just pointing them out. 'Cause it's just
Shit.
things that I noticed. But just watch the body language. Watch the eye
so
movement.
cool-headed throughout all of this.
And that's one thing that we see with crisis acting is that they're always so calm, relaxed. They never cry. They always seem to know exactly what to say, and they always have an agenda. They always have what they want done, sort of thing. So,
But when you heard that the police officer claimed that there had been some sort of altercation before the shooting that led to this and that he feared for his life, what was your response?
I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it from the beginning. Once I heard,
What's so
once I
fucking
heard the
funny
report,
though,
it was
dog?
all I could say and think to myself was that
the middle of his
everybody will know
head,
the
he
truth.
rings his head
Because
trying to
that
keep
I
him
know it didn't
smiling
happen
and
the way
shit.
he said it happened. I just knew it. I knew because I know my brother.
And did your brother have any violence?
Thing to myself was that everybody will know the truth because that
notice how when he said truth, this guy licks his lips here. One more time.
myself was that everybody will know the truth because that I know it didn't happen the
Like
way
a
he said it
snake.
happened.
Damn.
I just knew it. I knew because I know my brother.
I knew it. I know it. I know it. Doesn't matter.
That
Right?
was the
And did your
damn
brother have any
secret
violence in his
word?
past?
Fuck.
No.
Now
Did you see that?
Yeah, now you know.
Watch how this guy reacts. He moves his shoulder, his elbow here. It seems to make contact with him. This is what we see. I'm sorry. I mean, if this is real, I apologize. I'm not here to cause.
I'm just sorry,
any
man,
pain
about
or
this shit,
suffering
man.
to anyone that might have suffered from a real tragedy.
Damn,
but
they
this is what
doing
I
this
do.
shit for real,
I break
man.
down these media events. CNN lies to us all the time. CNN uses crisis actors all the time.
We
So
ain't
just
been no
watch
more
when she asks about
insensitive
did
than
his
they are. Shit,
brother
they
have any
look-
history of violence.
Sure,
Watch
they
this
don't look
guy's
too
reaction
sad
here.
about the
Watch his
shit.
arm, his elbow.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
We understand
I'll
that.
play it back.
Because that I know it didn't happen the way he said it happened.
Watch.
I just knew it. I knew because I know my brother.
And did your brother have any violence in his past?
See that?
No, ma'am.
His past?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Mhm.
We understand that your brother had
Yes.
4 children. What was his relationship like with those kids?
He had a very good relationship with his children. They have different parents. The older two had a different mother who was deceased. And now they also lost a father. And the younger two was married to his wife. He was married to her. They're divorced, but he brought them together like brothers and sisters from the same mother.
Okay.
And there was no separation there. And they loved each other that way.
Does it sound like he's struggling to remember his lines there? He doesn't seem to get it all that right. He seems to be struggling to remember what to say. Let's just listen to that little segment again. Watch the language too, the body language on this guy as he's talking.
Parents, the older two had a different mother who was deceased. And now they also lost a father. And the younger two was married to his wife. He was married to her.
The younger two was married to his wife. He was married to her. Right?
They're divorced,
They're
but
divorced now.
he brought them together like
He's-
brothers.
you see the
We
tenseness
raise
in
them,
this
we
guy
raise
here?
the children.
The breathing.
We raise them,
just-
we raise the
oh, man.
children.
And sisters
Jax
from the
ain't
same
nothing.
mother. And there was no separation
Jax
there.
ain't
And they
nothing,
loved each
man.
other
Yeah,
that
he
way.
was the best guy ever. That's what we always see. Okay, so just
Don't
one
raise
more
me,
time.
man. Raise the
Watch
children.
Lizard Lips here. Watch the reaction and watch how he stumbles through his lines here when dealing with his brother's family. All right, remembering who is what, which mother is what.
Who was deceased.
Okay, hang on, I'll put it
With
back.
those kids?
He had a very good relationship with his children. They have different parents. The older two had a different mother who was deceased, and now they also lost a father. And the younger two was married to his wife. He was married to her. They're divorced, but he brought them to was married to his wife. He was married to her. They're divorced, but he brought them together like brothers and sisters from the same mother. And it was.
You can see the tenseness in this dude while he's messing up his lines. You can see him.
Like, man, just
you know,
up, man.
Just and then licking his lips, sticking his tongue out.
No separation there, and they loved each other that way. Now they no longer have a father.
Anthony, what do you want to see happen?
Right? Every time.
What is that?
Is he gonna remember it?
Want to see happen?
What is that? That shit looks creepy, man.
I just want to see more accountability in the United States. I don't
okay, he remembered it.
see any violence.
His
We don't want
tongue
it,
out,
just
man.
want it to be a change.
Watch.
We want this thing to change
Change.
how
Obama.
officers handle situations, and that a change can come over America where no other family would have to suffer the way my family is suffering right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Was married to his wife. He was married to parents. The older two had a different mother who was deceased, and now they also lost a father. And the younger two was married to his wife. He was married to her. They're divorced, but
There was a nudge there. Did you see that? Let's do it again.
wife. He was married to her. They're divorced.
Oh! There, you can't mistake that. You see that nudge and the look? One more time.
Was married to his
Well,
wife.
goddamn.
He was married to her. They're
Goddamn.
divorced,
There,
but
yeah.
he brought them together like
Damn, man.
brothers and
What goddamn,
sisters
man?
from the same mother. And there was no
Don't
separation.
raise me, man. Raise
Love
your
each other
kid.
that way.
That
Now
trying to
they
tell
no
these
longer have
people
a
back,
father.
man.
Okay, so I don't know 100%, but this stinks to me. And this guy looks a lot like a crisis actor. And this dude here, I mean, says it all, really. I mean, the nudges, the tongue coming out over and over again, the deep breaths, the body language, the bumps with the elbow. That's called coaching, really. I mean, we see it over and over again in so many different psyops. And this is what we see. I mean, just recently I've been showing it with the whole German wings thing. They always have somebody right next to them to coach them, to make sure that they stay in line, that they keep their composure. They never say a goddamn thing. They're never identified. I mean, where's the identification? Alison Camerota talks to Anthony Scott, brother of unarmed man shot in the back by a South Carolina police officer. Well, who's this fucking guy? Right? Who is this guy? He's very well dressed. He has what looks like a $5,000 watch there. Gold watch. He's got some sort of symbol here. Is he special ops, CIA, FBI? Who knows, right? You see some shady character walking in the background, all dressed up nicely, and then you saw the red guy running in and all that, and they cut it at that point in time. I don't know. I think it looks fake to me. It looks like these people are crisis actors, and I've seen it so many times before. I want to, be careful not to, make anyone feel bad just in case a real tragedy has happened. But I don't buy it. I don't buy this guy. I don't buy his story. And I'd like to hear your opinion on it. I'm only the Lord Supreme Commander, so if you can give me your opinion, maybe you can help me out. But what do you think? Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's staged? What do you think about this guy here? Please leave your feelings and thoughts in the comments below, and I wish you all, except for the shills, a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Let's keep on moving. We got about 40 something seconds. Man, what are you pushing? 8-4, I gotta call you. I'm sorry.
So let's move on and examine this event. I'm going to play the video right now and break it down, let you know what I'm thinking, and just ask questions and sort of critique what's going on here, and then I'll go over just the story itself, and we're going to investigate this man, Walter L. Scott, a bit as well, so let's play it.